그냥 그쳐보게 또. 하하. 하하.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now today, Quando Rondo, he released another clip, I guess part 2, to the interview he did with Angela Yee. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of thought that they was gonna let the first interview breathe. You know, it had a little 6-minute clip. I thought they was gonna let that breathe, but they didn't. You know, I thought they was gonna sit there and see how much views, see how much people get interested in it, and then drop part 2 maybe like a week, you know, from now. But nah, I don't know, they just throwing it out. So I don't know, I think it's another clout move, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. They released it 3 hours ago. The video is already almost at 200,000 views, so I guess people are interested in it, man. And this is what he wants. This is his buzz right now. This is his clout. This is how he get off. This is how he gonna sell songs. This is how he got people interested in the whole situation. Because like I said in the first video, like, this happened in November. Here we are in April, in the middle of April, still talking about King Von and Quando Rondo and Lil Tim and that situation that happened. So we all know what it's because, man. And the story he's running with still doesn't make sense. He's sitting there acting like he has so much compassion for the whole situation. He didn't know this, he didn't know that. But his actions, man, since the incident happened, proves otherwise. So I don't know, man. The interview, he making it seem like he got so much sympathy for King Von and how it went down. Dirk and Von was his dogs before the situation happened. But like I said, his antics is just proving otherwise. Not to mention, man, his body language. I keep talking about body language. His body language in the whole interview just doesn't make sense. And like I said, I feel it's a clout move, but I'm gonna let y'all, you know, decide what y'all think it is, man. I did part 1. If y'all want to check part 1 out, I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description box so y'all can check it out and make your own decision based upon that. Now, before I get into the topic though, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're not, man. Join the Anonymous Gang for more content, y'all. I swear, it's lit here. Now let's get straight into it. Now, surprisingly, he brought up the whole situation, you know, the whole rumor that people was running with when they say he was holding on to King Von because he wanted to take his chain, like he was trying to take his chain from him. And like the true manipulative person that he is, he didn't even answer the question direct. Like he didn't say whether he was trying to do it or not. He made it about Lil Tim being shot, right? He made it about Lil Tim being shot prior to that incident 4 times back in, you know, their hometown. And then he went on to say that Lil Tim was shot 5 more times that night. Alright. No, I guess what was it? He was shot 4 He was shot 4 times that night, and he was shot 5 times prior to that night as well. So in total, I guess Lil Tim was shot 9 times. I never even knew that. I don't know how he even survived 9 bullets because he a little boy. But I mean, more props to him. It is what it is, I guess. Now, I said this before. Lil Tim getting shot or whatever the case may be has nothing to do with why he was holding King Von. I don't care what he says. Don't you think if he really cared about his friend being shot, instead of holding someone up that just punch you in your face, cause you to have an out-of-body, you know, the out-of-body experience that he was talking about, don't you think that you would go and see how your boy is doing instead of trying to hold another man up that you got problems with? Right? Not to mention, I don't know if he expected us to have sympathy for Lil Tim by expressing how many times he was shot or whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, the fact of the matter is this. Lil Tim, was the one that started shooting first. So anything he got in return was brought upon himself. I mean, and then what I found interesting was this, right? He still didn't specify why he was holding on to Von. Throughout that whole thing when he was talking about Lil Tim getting shot this amount of times, that amount of times, look, he still didn't clarify why he was holding on to King Von. But instead, he went on to say that in the moment with bullets flying, his friends being shot, he's not worrying about no $60,000 chain. Then he went on to express how $60,000 ain't nothing. He'll never do that. $60,000 he got money, he rich. Listen, a $60,000 chain isn't anything, right? But a $60,000 chain you get from your ops or someone you got beef with is worth a lot more than $60,000. Trust me. So he could miss me. I don't know who he trying to fool, but he could miss me with all that, right? Then, of course, after he said all that, right, my antennas went up because now, for one, how did you even know how much the chain was worth? Now, unless he watched King Von's Icebox video, because you know Icebox, them all them jewelers, they be doing vlogs now, whatever the case may be, of rappers coming in and buying jewelry. Now that's the only logical thing I could think, but Quando said a specific number. He said 60,000. He said that ain't nothing. When he went on to talk about King Von chain and him taking King Von chain, he said 60,000, that's nothing. I'm rich, I got it. I don't need his chain. But my thing is this, how did you know how much that chain was worth? Why did you even get in the details how much the chain is worth? My thing is this, if I'm accused of that, I'm gonna tell him, come on, I wasn't trying to take nobody's chain. What I look like? I'm not going to get in details about how much another man's chain is, because 9 times out of 10, I don't know how much his chain is worth. You follow me? Now, I don't know, man. I'm not saying that 100% that's what it is, know what I mean? But to my conclusion, like I said, his body language was off. The way he's explaining the whole story, it sounds like he's looking for, he just keeps grasping on the topics and just going. It's no clear answer he's given to the situation. And to top it all off, at the end of the interview, the man said something that confirmed all the line that I thought of him from the beginning. He looked Angela Yee right in her eyes, and he said this, right? He said, look, listen to this, y'all. Get ready, because this is crazy. I couldn't believe he said it myself, right? He looked her in her eye, and he said, I didn't even know that was King Von until the next day. Listen. For y'all that didn't see the interview yet, please go check it out. For the ones that did, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The man said he did not know it was King Von that he was getting it on with, that all the shooting, that everything, that whole big incident, he did not know who he was getting into it with. He did not see the dreads. He did not see the blonde dreads. He did not see the face. He was holding the man right in his arms and say he did not know who it was. Come on, man. Listen, anybody that believe that story, I got bridges for sale, please. I got bridges, I got tunnels, I got all that for sale. This don't make no sense. Like I said, whoever falling for this, y'all holla at me. Like, what kind of drugs are you smoking to really sit there and say you did not remember who you just got into pretty much a shootout with, who just punched you in your face, who you was sitting there in the middle of the street holding? You know exactly who you was holding, man. Why they playing these games? Not to mention, when the situation first happened, it was all over the blogs, it was all over the media, it was all over radio, it was all over. You can't tell me you did not know. See, and that's where it messed him up. If you thought he was telling the truth throughout the whole interview, when he said that part right there, that made everything that he just said in that interview invalid. I don't even know why they dropped part 2. But like I said, y'all let me know, man, how y'all feel about this. I see right through this whole foolishness. I hope none of y'all falling for this crap. It seemed to me he just chasing clout and trying to keep this foolishness going because, like I said, that's his only buzz. That's how he get off. Every time he drop a song, every time he drop a video, it's getting millions of views because they think that he's dissing King Von or Lil Durk and like he's mocking. Like that's what he's doing to stay alive. Nobody knew about Quando Rondo up until this situation. I mean, nobody that I know. Maybe in the South, because I hear that, you know, NBA Youngboy and all these dudes, they big where they at. But as far as New York, nobody checking for no Quando Rondo. I'm sorry. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. I hope none of y'all get this bullcrap any energy. Hopefully it goes away, because it don't make no sense, and it's too much going on in the world today for us to be distracted by any of this foolishness, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment box below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.